Hey YouTube, how's it going? This is Cool Trainer Tom here. This is my first video on YouTube actually, so this is going to be a bit of an introduction about myself. I'm a huge Pokemon enthusiast based in the UK. That's the video games, that's the TCG, that's anime, collectibles, everything. Totally obsessed. Like most Pokemon YouTubers out there actually, I got into Pokemon at a pretty young age. It's not really a new thing for me, so there's a lot of memories and nostalgia attached with this. Pokemon Red was my first game, which is playing my original cartridge that I got for my 10th birthday back in 1999 from my brother and sister, playing on this little backlit Game Boy here. And it's still going. And that's when the obsession began, 1999. I'm hoping to be able to offer you guys some really cool content and try really hard not to get lost in the noise and cacophony of so many Pokemon YouTubers out there. There's some amazing content creators out there as well that have kind of got me fired up about doing this sort of stuff. So people like Leonhardt and Enlisted Leaf, who've got so much energy and passion for their hobby and for openings and things like that. And then you've got the wise words of people like SM Pratt, who've got so much knowledge to share, and it's so interesting to watch. And collector's insight and market insight from people like TCG Gaming as well, and he's got some awesome collections and openings to show off too. So there's amazing content creators out there that I've been following for a number of years, and that kind of getting me inspired now. So I'm really excited to start making some content, from sharing my collection to new purchases, grading returns, product openings, reviews, so much stuff that I've got in the pipeline. So I thought I'd make my first video a bit of an introduction to show off some of the stuff in my collection and that I bought recently. I haven't got as much money to invest in the hobby as I would like, and I've missed out on some cool opportunities in the past. But that said, I've got some awesome stuff in my collection that I cannot wait to show you guys, and some recent purchases and some gradings coming through that, again, I'm really keen to show off and see what you guys think. So I'd start off with my recent purchases. I'm going to take a breath because I spoke really quickly, quite consistently. I've got some recent purchases, and I'll preface this by saying that I'm really excited and obsessed with Japanese products. I just think it looks really cool in general. I really like the old back design of some of the vintage cards. I think that's pretty sweet, and it just brings back a lot of memories as well, trading cards for Japanese cards in the playground, you know, as a young kid and as a teenager, because people inexplicably wanted to get rid of them. And also memories going with friends and family to hobby shops and to markets where people had imported Japanese products and going and buying those, opening those, getting the stuff before it had even been released in English. Really exciting times. So there's a lot of memories attached to Japanese products as well. So first things first, let's start out with what I think is actually my favourite of these recent purchases, and that is Ancient Mew. So this Ancient Mew card looks incredible. It's not perfect, but it looks amazing. Now, this was a promotional giveaway to celebrate the Revelation of Lugia movie in Japan. So this is a Japanese print. We didn't get this holo style in the West. The movie was Pokemon the Movie 2000 is what we knew it as, and we got a different holo design, which I'll try and stick up on the screen there. It looks really cool. And yeah, you can tell it's the Japanese version because of the holo style. It's a little bit different to that classic holo style. It's this amazing explosion of colour and stars, you know, amazing stuff. And this is the corrected version. So a lot of people know about the error version of this card where, again, pinging it up on the screen somewhere here, the Nintendo copyright was spelt wrong. They missed an N out, so it just read Nintendo. But what I didn't know this until I was reading up about the card recently, after buying it and in preparation for this video, that they caught this error pretty late on in the print. So the corrected version is actually a little bit more difficult to find, and you can see, if I can get it to focus, my corrected version here has Nintendo spelt correctly. So second print run, really amazing card. It's not perfect because you can see there is a nasty print line running right through Mew's head there, fairly common from what I understand, and there is a nick on the corner at the top here. So it's a shame it's not going to get that PSA 10 if I was to ever get it graded, or maybe even a 9, but otherwise I did get a great deal on that card, and it's an amazing card, and it's in great condition as well, especially for what I paid for it. Continuing the Japanese promo cycle, we have got this Dragonite Gb Promo. So this promo card was for the Pokemon TCG Game Boy game in Japan. and I think that was a really cool card, and that's why you've got the little GB symbol there for the set. It's not a set, but yeah, as a promo card, as opposed to the giant Black Star promo that we get here. I think we had Meowth in the West, which is still sweet. It's still a cool card. It's still an awesome to have a holo Meowth, but come on, it's a Dragonite. It's got an amazing holo pattern, and the artwork looks so cool. And it's an old back as well, which is one of my favourite things about the Japanese product. So again, super happy to have this card in my collection. Next up, I'm going to do these together, A, to save on time, and B, just because they are similar promos. So these are vending machine promos. We've got Hitmonchan and Electabuzz. Again, some old backs. And the artwork on both of these is awesome, especially the Hitmonchan. I really like the Hitmonchan. I like this kind of sketchy, rough around the edges, hand-drawn art style. I think that looks really good. And as you can see, I think I got a pretty good deal on these. 600 yen, 500 yen. I don't think that's too bad to pay for these two promo cards, especially in the condition they're in. They're in pretty good nick for that money. So, you know, what, less than $15 for both of these cards? I don't think that's too bad. There we go. So that's promos out of the way. Next up, we've got a Celebi from Japanese Neo Revelations, which I think they just called Neo 3. No, they did have a name for it. I can't remember what it is. We'll call it Neo 3, Neo Revelations in Japan. This is a holo Celebi card. It's so cool. So cool. I love it. I think that the art is awesome. That this golden wave of holo as well looks incredible. Old back, gotta love old back as well. I just love the Neo series. I love Gen 2. And it's a legendary. How can you not love a legendary card like this? Some of these may look like they're in worse condition than they actually are. There are a lot of the scratches and dots. Most of the scratches and dots and nicks are actually on the top loader that's here, or the penny sleeve, or this plastic case. So these are kind of overkill protected, but yeah, I'm not taking any chances on any damaged cards, even if they were cheap. Yeah, I don't know if I'd go and get this graded. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what cheap services start to become available for in the future. Not spending $200 getting that, $300 getting that sent through PSA Express at the minute. Last but not least, we've got a holo Piloswine from the 5th e-reader series set, another Japanese one. This is not old back. This is as they started doing I'll call it the modern Japanese back. For those that don't really know, that's the difference. This is kind of classic. Yeah, what I love about these holos in the e-reader series is how it continues. That holo, you can see that holo pattern carrying on into the barcode and to the E logo as well. And the centering on these E-series cards is pretty tight. It's got to be, because they were, for those that didn't know, these barcodes literally you would swipe through an accessory on the GBA, which was a bit of a flop, but a really cool concept nonetheless. So yeah, without a perfect centering or really good, better centering, then the cards just weren't going to work. So they're good for that. They're good for that. And again, it's just a really awesome holo card. I absolutely love it. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed my brief little video. Let me know. I'd be really interested to know in the comments what your favourite card is out of the ones of my most recent purchases. I think for me, it's a tie between the Ancient Mew and the Dragonite GB Holo. I think I love this card more in general, just because of how it looks, the holo and the artwork style, but I do love the kind of the cool trivia behind the many versions of Ancient Mew that are out there, and it's demystifying what's going on and knowing that it's actually a little bit more valuable than I thought it was, and probably than I paid for it, because it's the corrected version is pretty sweet. So is this your favourite? Do you prefer the Dragonite GB Holo? Are you actually a big fan of the vending machine cards? Do you love the E-series? Let me know which one is your favourite in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. This is my first video, so I want to get things moving. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification and all of that good stuff. there's going to be a lot more content on the horizon anyway, guys. So I've got more purchases coming in soon, and I've got some cards away for grading, a couple of different companies, which I'm excited to get back and reveal on my channel, and also do a review of some of these grading services. I've also got some old cards in storage as well that I'm going to be getting out soon. All childhood cards, so it'll be pretty sweet to see what's in good condition that I kept in binders when I got a little bit more savvy about looking after my cards, and what's not, what was wrapped in a rubber band and stuck in my pocket every day for 2 years when I was 10 years old. Let's just see what happens. And also cool to see what I've collected as a child and a teenager, because I can't remember everything in my collection, so it'd be cool to see. Maybe there's some hidden gems in there that will make me rich. We'll see. Right, bye everyone, stay safe and take care.